the inspirations of an empty mind. Take a deep breath. Meditate to the next day. Clear your thoughts and actions. Let the clouds sweep your slate clean. Breathe in pollution. Breathe out thoughts. Let the memories of today will only wreck your tomorrow. Tomorrow's days will ring with yesterday's regrets. Instead, clear your thoughts like wiping off a whiteboard. Draw a new day and forget the pains of yesterday. Alright guys, hello once again. My name is Inspire Bree. I'm just showing you my happy planner here. I started with just getting out my markers. I'm really good into like calligraphy. I love that stuff. This was last week's work. So with last week's work, I thought I'd just go in and check off what I've already worked on. And then I'll just move on to the next page. So here's the next page. It's completely clean. And what I'm doing is I'm actually moving over my ESE list from when I have a helper and just some other things here. But here are my clean pages. What I love about Happy Planner is the fact that I can remove the sheets and actually work on them like I'm about to do now. As you guys can see, I pulled out my yellow marker. So August for me is all about yellow and black. So you'll see me deviate from yellow and black a lot. So I'm pulling out the sheets now and I'm going to start writing. Now, I was actually doing this really late at night. So you'll see me like look at the TV, look around. It was kind of hard to keep myself focused. So I'm going to do this in two parts. So what I'm doing right now, I really don't think you guys can see it. I'm writing the title. I teach high school biology. So I'm writing my biology classes 1 through 7. I do not have a 5th period, so I won't put that one in, but it'll just be Bio 1, Bio 2, so on and so forth. That's what I'm writing right now on the title. Once I finish writing in yellow marker biology, I decide to go over it to do like a layering type thing with calligraphy with the actual bio words, so that with the black marker, so that it'll stick out instead of just having yellow all over the paper. So I'm trying to take my time. I like to move around and change different things as I'm writing just to see what it looks like. But as you can see, I was satisfied with the B's and I just decided to go across the whole thing with bio 1 through 7. So now I'm going back to my book to look at my calendar. So I'm pointing to the blue sections. Anything that's in blue, I try to make it also in my plan book with blue. So that blue portion we were working on was one section, and then when we go through the video some more, you'll see yellow, which talks about another section, and so on and so forth. So right now I'm just writing, and then I'm going back into my actual plan book to make sure that whatever I wrote from last week, I can carry on to this week, because we were not finished with that section. I do believe that section was called like the methodology of science, but that's basically what I'm doing right now. Okay, soon I'm about to pull out my red marker. Anything that's in red that I write down is very important. Very important in my book. I try to make sure that I color code it so that it sticks out to me. So if it's something that's red, I know that I need to either do that activity or check something or make sure that that particular item is done first. So I love putting things in different color codes. So as you can see, compared to the blue, that red sticks out very loud. So that lets me know, boom, do this first before you do anything else. Now in this next one, you see me grab like a yellowish, almost like orangish marker. That is just basically mild things, like things that have nothing really to do with the lesson, which is in blue, or that are not very important, like in red. The yellow is just going along with the theme of August, which is all about yellow and black. So usually I'll write things that aren't very important in yellow just for this particular day, because the important things are in blue and in red. Now in this next clip, it's going to be a little hard to see, but I flipped back over to see what I had on my to-do list from the following Friday, the 16th, and what I wanted to add to my to-do list on the 19th, that following Monday. Now, as you can see, I pulled out the red marker again because, of course, it must have been something important that I was writing in there. I think it was to check their notebooks, but here again, it's red, so it must be important. I also deviate back into the yellow and black marker while I was writing in my to-do section on my teacher plan book. By the time I had finished just that top section, which was just Monday, it was already really, really late. So I decided to just go ahead and put it back into my teacher plan book, back into my happy planner, and finish off tomorrow. You'll see when I change my outfit, of course, for the next day, I'll go back and finish out the rest of the week. But for now, I'm done. Bye. Okay, so this is the next day. I got my stickers out this time and I am totally ready to get started. So I'm going to move those over to the side and get right back down to business. Now in this section, I'm just removing some of the sticky notes that I don't need anymore and just moving those out of the way because I'm done with them. I don't need them anymore. Just like before, I'm going to go ahead and pull out the pages that I want to work with. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot go ahead and mark in your happy planner while it's in the rings. It's just a lot harder to write. So I find it easier to write on a flat surface. So I'm going to layer my 2 pages on top of each other. That way it's easy for me to write. Okay, so here I'm pulling out my chart again so I can show you that I am no longer on the blue section of my chart. I'm now on the yellow. So now I'm going to be using mostly just that yellow orange looking marker to go ahead and put my lesson plans in for the week. And here I go. So one thing I realized that I didn't get to show you guys the last time I had my teacher plan book out earlier was that in my school we have block days. So on Wednesdays and Thursdays we have block days. So block days is where you're in the class for over an hour. Because this is still the beginning of the school year, I like to use washi tape to go ahead and mark out the days that I have my block days so that I know on those days I can do extended lesson plans or we can do a lab. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm having a little hard time because I'm still new to the whole washi tape lifestyle. That little plastic that you see in my hand is part of my Cricut machine. Someone told me if you use a flat edge when you're using your washi tape, it cuts cleaner, and it does cut really, really clean. I'm just kind of clumsy. So here again, I am human. Making mistakes is what we do when it comes to this. So right now, all I'm going through is just putting out the block schedule for Wednesday and Thursday. And once it's done, that's just like a visual cue for me to say, okay, you have extended time on these days and these classes. So once I finished putting on the washi tape down, I already knew what I wanted to do for those block period days. I'm going to be doing a lab. Now, you'll see me pull out a blue marker. I know that I said that my last lesson plan was all about blue and this one's all about yellow. I chose to do blue because we're going to be doing a water lab. So why not do blue and actually call it a water lab? So I decided to pull out my blue marker and I'm going to layer that by putting the word water on there and then drawing a little thing that symbolizes labs for me. You will see me pull out my stickers. I just wanted to see if I could find any type of lab in my 360 Happy Planner stickers, but I didn't find anything that said lab on it. So I just ended up drawing a little doodle myself for basically a little flask that said lab for me anyway. So now that I'm done with my actual lesson plan for that week, I'm just going to go ahead on and put it back into my Happy Planner and start doing some other things. So like I said, I love the Happy Planner because you can take things out, you can move things around. So here I'm just putting the pages back in. First, I'm going to put in this page here is like a calendar. So I'll know what lesson plans I have to do on what days. And then I'm just putting back in the pages for this upcoming week. And then you'll see me flip back over to the monthly calendar. All right, so the next thing I'm just going to go through and flip through and show you a little bit of my book. I'm going to move to my calendar and I'm going to update my calendar. It's going to be really simple. Just going to put in the labs that I know I'm going to have. And I'm also giving a test. So I'm going to use my sticker book and put in that I'm giving a test on the 30th. There's my blue marker for my water lab days. I really hope you guys enjoy my video. And I really look forward to seeing you guys. Please don't forget to please hit subscribe and like and comment. I'd love to hear your comments and how I can make this better. So there I am putting the sticker. Hope you guys enjoy and bye love. Bye my inspirations.